Alrighty, you guys, what's going on? This is Redneck Dipper Nation here, Hunter. Uh, Coming at y'all with another video tonight. Uh, well, before we get to the whole dipping thing, I got some news for y'all. Uh, Went to the doctor today. Y'all remember I've been talking about this whole sickness thing for the past few days. I don't know if I told y'all this in any of my previous videos, but about 2 weeks ago I was diagnosed with strep throat, and well, there for a while it got better. My throat had quit hurting and all that stuff. I stopped taking my medicine. And then all this stuff started happening. Like Thursday is when my nose got real stopped up, and then after that my cough just came. Well, I went to the doctor today after school because it got to the point where I could hardly even breathe. Like at football today, I could do one exercise and I'd be out of breath. And so I decided it was time to go to the doctor. And first thing he did when I came back in is they gave me a new strep test, and I'm still positive for strep throat. So this is going on Thursday. Will be 2 weeks I've had strep throat. So they are referring me to an eye, ear, and nose and throat specialist, something like that. Ear, nose, and throat, I think is what it's called. Yeah, an ENT, ear, nose, throat specialist. Where I'll probably have to get my tonsils and adenoids removed. I mean, this is the first time I've had strep throat since I was like 7. So, kind of ridiculous, but oh well. They gave me a freaking whole pharmacy full of medicine. I mean, you know, give me this, pills, some more pills, and whatever this crap is. So, I mean, they freaking loaded me up on medication. And they took me out of school for the rest of the week, which is our last week of school. So I will go back Wednesday afternoon to take my third and fourth block finals. And then Thursday, take my first, second block finals. Other than that, I'm out of school now for summer break. So I'll be able to do videos maybe a little bit earlier with y'all. No, do gotta go talk to my football coach tomorrow, let him know what's going on. Other than that, I ain't got nothing to do. But share experience with y'all from this morning. It wasn't too great of an experience, at least not on my part, anyways. Alright, so anytime y'all ever seen me pack a lip on here, it's always been on my left side. Well, this morning I decided to be different. I was gonna pack one on my right side because I've done accumulated a cut or something at the bottom of my gums. So I was gonna try and pack it on that side to keep from having to deal with all that burning and crap like that for the first 5 minutes of my dip. And I pull out my pinch, and slowly but surely my pinches have been getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And so I went to put this pinch in over here on this side where I haven't dipped in since I started back dipping. And there's no pocket formed over there. I didn't realize this until when I put this dip in, because when I put this dip in, and as y'all know, I pull my lip. So I let go of my lip, and this shit goes everywhere. When I say everywhere, I literally mean everywhere. This went underneath my tongue. This went on top of my tongue. This went all along the bottom crease of my mouth. This went in my top lip, on the top of my mouth. It was everywhere. A little bit of it, like maybe a small rat turd pinch, stayed in the pocket. So that'd be the last time I ever do a dip on my right side until I get a pocket built up with like some pouches or something. Because that just ruined my morning dipping experience this morning. I mean, I had it all over my lips. I had it everywhere. It was in my cheeks. It was horrible. It really was. It's probably one of my worst dipping experiences since I've started back. So, anyways, I figured I'd share a little bit of my personal life info with y'all about the sickness and stuff like that. And then my stupidity from this morning. So, go ahead and pack us a dip. Oh yeah, and I went and priced laptop, computer, camera, and stand today. I mean, laptop, stand, and camera today. I'm looking at about $800, $800 to $1,000. So this is gonna have to be something that I know is gonna be worth the investment. before I go out and just spend $1,000 on stuff for a YouTube channel that, you know, I might not even nothing come out of this. But the reason I'm wanting to get the computer and everything like that is because hopefully some editing will help my videos. I know I got a YouTuber in one of my classes, and he does editing on his videos. He's a gamer. I know Frankie, he's pretty good with the whole editing deal, but it's just hard to do any editing really on a phone. It's just not as much you can do. But one thing I've learned to do since I started back dipping is I've learned how to drink with a dip in. I mean, yeah, right now it's just with a straw, but yesterday I believe it was, yeah, it was yesterday, I was outside and I drank out of a bottle with no straw with a dip in. First time I've ever actually drank with a dip in. I used to not think it was possible to drink with a dip in. And I started watching some videos over it, and I still never tried it until yesterday. So now I got me a straw in my drink. I'll be able to take me a sip and my throat gets real dry. So where? Kind of switch bit. So, I did get a suggestion from one of the followers of the channel, and of what to talk about today. They wanted to hear about football, my football team, and what we do at practice and such things like that. So, I guess I'll talk to y'all a little about that. Like I said, I play running back and outside linebacker. At football right now, seeing how it's off season, we go to football on a block schedule. Know how your classes in high school are on block schedule. Well, football right now for football players is a class on its own. So, like, football for me is second block. First block is DBs and stuff like that. Like your strong safety, your free safety, and your cornerbacks. Block 2 is quarterbacks, running backs, receivers, and block 3 is all the big boys, your linemen, your tight ends, people like that, middle linebackers. Fourth block is for the freshmen. So, some of the stuff we do in football, I know right now we were maxing out. Today we maxed out on power clean. Power clean is where you start from the floor in a squat position, and you try and get the bar onto your collarbone with like flicking your wrist, like as you're standing up, you pop your feet and go up with the bar. That's about the best I can explain that. I got 185 on that. My power clean max before that was 155, which I felt like was pretty good for me coming from my freshman year, not working out, and over a year from my ACL. So that was a pretty good max for me. Coming back now, I've been able to work out for all that time. I know my squats are really high. Like when we maxed out last, I just about was at 300 pounds on a squat. So I mean, I've got a really good squat. My weakest thing is like bench press. I mean, I've got a fairly decent bench press, I feel like, but it's not where I want it to be. It's not what I want it to be. Nowhere near what I want it to be. I mean, I can bench my body weight with ease. They say as long as you can bench your body weight, you're fine, but I want it to be a whole lot more than what it is. Sometimes we do football. We do, when we first get there, we roll out on foam rollers. It's these foam, round pipe looking things. They're completely solid, made out of nothing but styrofoam. You roll it across your calves, you roll it across your IT band, which is like the inside of your leg. You roll it across your thighs, your glutes. You roll it across your buttocks. You roll it across the bottom of your back. You lean it up and down, and you roll shoulder to shoulder. Then you flip over and you roll the front of your calf. You roll the front of your thighs. And if you want, you can roll out, your stomach ab area. So that's just optional, really. But then after that, we do what we call a pipe stretch. It's PVC pipe, and you get it, and you do all these different shoulder workouts and stuff like that. For shoulder mobility, 4-inch motion in your shoulders. And then after that, we do our warm up, which is like high knees, hip hop karaoke. Sometimes do walking lunges. It usually switches up on a day-to-day basis, but high knees, hip hop karaoke, or high knee karaoke is what they call it here. Sometimes do what you call inchworm. It's you start in a stand-up position. Well, not fully stand up. Put your hands at your feet, and you work your way out to a push-up position. You do a push-up, and you work your feet up. And you work your hands out to a push-up position, do a push-up, and you do it all the way across the weight room. So we do that sometimes. Just all depends on the days. Then of course we do our normal workout, and usually we do a lap, or we'll do some extra running after practice. Like we'll run stadiums or something like that, for your agility, or at least for us anyways, being quarterbacks, running backs, and receivers. We do a lot more running than most of the groups do. I know one day we ran 220-yard sprints, which is all the way down one side of the field, all the way across the other, and down. Except for I think 10 yards. So we did those. We did those the other day. We ran like 5 of them, one for each quarter and one for overtime. And so yeah, I mean, we are a really good football team up here. We are like, I hadn't been here for any of the high school, but they have won, I think, 2 state championships in a row. They're a really good football team, really recognized around here. This year on National Signing Day, we had, I believe, 4 signees. 1 to Army, 1 to Navy, 1 to Martin, and 1 to some other school. I don't remember where he's going. So every year we have college talent coming out of the school. That's one of the reasons I wanted to move up here, is because back in Covington there was only, I think, 1 person out of the group, out of a lot. 1 person that went to college. He plays for Arkansas State. He's a running back. I can't remember his name. But that was the first person to ever go collegiate off of that team, and the only person that's went collegiate. Now, out of my class, I believe there'll be a few people that go to college football off of there, if the scouts will even come and look, because it's not a very good school system. It's not very, I don't know, there's not a whole lot of people around there that will probably go to college. So I think my freshman year, I didn't play varsity because, like I said, I got hurt. They went, I think I won 1 football game that season, and they lost the rest of them by very large margins. And Now this year they went like 8-2. They went to the second round of the playoffs and lost to the Milan Bulldogs. So, I mean, they did fairly better this year. So, I mean, who knows? They might get better and they might start producing college talent, but it'll be a little while before that happens. I know so far, just this off season, we've had 4 scouts come up there to the school. We've had a UT Martin scout. We've had a Southern Alabama scout. We've had a Southern Mississippi scout. And we've had a Clemson scout come up there. So, during the season, we have a lot of scouts that come to our football games and come to our practices and stuff like that. I don't really know what else to tell y'all about football. That was just something that one of the followers of the channel put out there for me to talk about was football. So that's just a little bit about my football. We work out every day for about an hour. Leave about 20 minutes to take a shower. Sometimes a little bit later, we'll get like 10 minutes to take a shower or something like that. So, but yeah, the whole sickness thing, I don't know, I just got to the point where I felt like it was time to go to the doctor. I mean, I have a lot of stamina. I can run a lot and not run out of breath. And when I could barely even do a few warm-ups like hip mobility and stuff like that without losing my breath, I knew it was time to go to the doctor. So I just waited out the day or whatever and went to the doctor, and it took me a damn hour to get back there, and it took me like an hour. I think I was there for like 2.5 hours before I finally got to leave. And I had to go and pick up my medicine and everything. I didn't get home until like 5:30, 6 o'clock. Fucking horrible. And this summer, what we'll do, I already know, is like a whole lot of running. Get your agility and stamina up and stuff like that. Work on your 40 stances. Tomorrow, if I'd be going to school, I'd be doing squat max, and then the following day is bench. I know I can go up on bench because I was pushing out 4 reps of my max the other day with ease. I know I'll go up on my squat because my squat max when I first moved there was damn near 300 pounds. Let's see here. 1 second, I'll tell you. Exactly what my squat max was. It's 315 because I could do 3 45-pound plates on both sides. And the bar is 45 pounds. So I pushed out over 300 pounds. So I don't know exactly what my squat max will be yet, but I'm guessing I can add at least another 25 pounds to that. So it'll be about 345, which I feel like is a really good squat max to be going into my junior year in high school. So y'all leave in the comments if y'all play any sports like baseball, football, soccer, anything. I don't really, anything that y'all play against each other, tennis, soccer, gymnastics, anything is really a sport, that you actually do something in. I mean, hell, ping pong's a sport. So y'all just leave in the comments if y'all play sports, if y'all do, what sports y'all play. Or if y'all don't play sports, what's y'all's favorite sport to watch? So, yeah, like I said, I'm planning on playing baseball this year. This coming year, my junior year. our baseball team right now, they're just one district. Tonight they're playing. I don't know how that game's came out yet. So they're district champions and they're hoping to go to the state championship and win state. So it'll be really good. I mean, we've had NFL talent come out of our football team. I don't know so much about our baseball team. I know we've had collegiate talent come out of our baseball team, but I don't know if there's ever been any Major League Baseball players that came from our school. I know that we've had several NFL players come from our team. At Super Bowl 30 or 50, when they were handing out the golden footballs to previous NFL players, our school got one of them from one of our football coaches. He went to Henry County High School and then went on to play at Auburn, and then went on to play for New York Jets, and then got traded to the Baltimore Ravens the year before they won the Super Bowl. And the following year, he played center, and they won the Super Bowl on the team with Ray Rice and all of them. I believe it's Ray Rice. I believe that's the year the lights went out in the Super Bowl. Not quite sure, because it was the San Francisco 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens, I believe. Anyways, the last time Baltimore Ravens won the Super Bowl, that's when he played for them. So, we've had NFL talent come out of our school. Had a bunch of collegiate talent. We've got a guy from 2 years ago. He plays for Vanderbilt. He's I think, left tackle or left guard. We've got now 2 players at UT Martin. So yeah, we've got a pretty good football team. So I mean, I don't know what else more y'all really want to hear about my football. Maybe that guy can leave and tell me, leave me a message or whatever and tell me if that's what he wanted to hear about, or if there's something else that I didn't mention that he wants to know about, or whatever. So that's just a little about football. Spit and get me a drink. Yeah, if y'all play a sport like football or something, y'all just let me know, like, if you play sports, or what sports you play. If you play football, what positions you play. So, I mean, I enjoy football. Football has been my life since I was like 5 years old. I plan on playing football at a higher level. Hopefully playing college, and I know how unlikely it is to go to the NFL, but that's about any football player's dream, is to go into the NFL. If I don't go onto the NFL, I'm getting my college degree for sports medicine, so I can go and be like a trainer on a football team or something like that. And then eventually be a coach, hopefully eventually. But, whatever happens, happens. Either way, if I don't go to college to play football, I'm going to college to further my education. Fuck. But yeah, y'all just tell me what sports y'all play, or what sports y'all like to watch. Y'all's favorite sports teams. I ain't really write nothing out for today to talk about, because, I heard about him wanting to hear about that last night after he watched the video. So, y'all let me know how y'all's day's going when y'all get out for summer, or if y'all still go to school when y'all get out for summer. What y'all plan on doing this summer? Plan on going on vacations or something like that? Anything y'all want to let me know? Another thing y'all can let me know, who's y'all's favorite country artist? Or who's y'all's favorite artist, period. I don't care if it's country, rock, rap, hip hop, anything like that. Uh, my favorite probably have to be like Hank Williams Jr. And what's y'all's favorite song by that person? Uh, so yeah. Anyways, probably all for tonight. I'll be on here again tomorrow, of course, like I am every day. So, like I said, in between today and tomorrow, y'all let me know what y'all want to hear about. If not, I'll figure out something to talk about. So, this is Hunter on Redneck Different Nation. Signing out. I'll see y'all tomorrow.